The teams are almost out. You can just see them over there in the distance preparing to come out of the tunnel. So let me just give you the two lineups ahead of kickoff. We'll start with Bournemouth. They line up with Benjamin Bushell in goal. A back four from the right of Smith, Cook, Elphick and Daniels. Gosling, McCoy and O'Kane will be their midfield, with Pugh, Kermagant and Wilson up front. For Saints, they line up with Artur Boruc in goal. A back four from the right of Klein, Font, Yoshida and Matt Targett, who I know a few of you will be looking forward to see tonight. Ward-Prowse, Davis and Ramirez are the midfield trio, with Tadic, Pella and Isgrove up front. And it's a corner on this near side, which is going to be taken by James Ward-Prowse with his much favoured right foot. He's certainly been practising these corners. We did a little feature on him whilst we were out in Belgium. He's been practising these corners and has become something of a set-piece specialist. We've given him the big build-up. What can he do with it? There's about 3 or 4 Southampton players standing around the penalty spot. Ward-Prowse with the flag kick towards the near post. Yoshida with the free header. It goes across goal and past Isgrove at the far post. Well, that's the best chance of the game so far. Mayo Yoshida's header wide should have done better.
Great chance, completely unmarked there. Great corner from Ward-Prowse, as you predicted. Yoshida just couldn't quite get enough on it, and it's gone flashed across the 6-yard box.
Here's the aforementioned Klein to Gaston Ramirez with a chance to shoot at goal. It's over the crossbar. Did it get a touch on the way?
A few Saints players saying it did, but the referee and the linesman having none of it.
Pella plays it down the line. Here's Klein, played in. Isgrove with the header, and it's 1-0 Southampton. Lloyd Isgrove, certainly not the tallest player on the pitch, has done well to get in front of Adam Smith and head the ball past Benji Bushell, and that is Bournemouth 0, Southampton 1.
Beautiful goal, well worked by Southampton out wide. Tadic with the ball in. Pella just pulled up wide, giving Isgrove a lot of space in the middle. He still had to time his run and his jump perfectly, and he did that. And his glancing header put it across the keeper into the back of the net.
Stephen Davis has Ramirez square. Ramirez thinks about going to Isgrove, then plays it to Davis. Davis into Pella, who shoots, saved by Bushell, and Bournemouth will just about do enough to clear it. Great sight of goal for Graziano Pella, and we'll just hold off looking back at that, because here come Bournemouth. Good challenge by Matt Targett, and he actually wins the throw against Callum Wilson, and that's a good passage of play for Saints there.
A great save as well by Bushell. Pella put absolutely everything behind that, and luckily he got enough behind it to keep it out of the goal.
Tadic plays it across, it gets to Isgrove. Lloyd Isgrove will run at Adam Smith, comes back instead to Stephen Davis. James Ward-Prowse might hit one, does hit one low. Oh, it's scored by the goalkeeper, and he keeps it out. Oh, for a moment there, it was like a Massimo Taibbi moment. It just seemed to slip under his body. And thankfully for Bournemouth, I suppose, he was able to get there and stop it from going in the net.
He saved it, but it was more luck than judgment, I think. Like you said, it's just squirmed underneath him. And as he's rolled backwards, it's caught his leg, which is the only thing that stopped it crossing the line.
Elphick at walking pace comes over to Dan Gosling. Gosling looks to get Bournemouth moving. Kermagant out to Josh McCoy. He'll run at Matt Targett. McCoy gets the cross in, it's going to loop over Boruc, who punches it away, and there's no Bournemouth player following it up. It might fall to Charlie Daniels, who drills one, tipped away by Boruc, corner Bournemouth.
Boruc did well twice there. The first one looped up over the top of him, he was scampering back and just got enough on it to turn it away from goal. And again, the second one, the shot came in with some real pace behind it, and he just got enough there to turn it wide for a corner.
Matt Ritchie skips past the challenge of Cork. He'll hit one from distance, it's just wide. Boruc was flying across his goal. I'm not sure he was going to get there if it was on target. And Matt Ritchie having an instant impact on the game, but Saints still lead 1-0. Mayuka on the left-hand side. Up against Simon Francis. Mayuka will play one. It's about 3 yards over the crossbar there. Not a bad effort from Emmanuel Mayuka. Still 1-0.
Good to see. You've noticed it already in this game. Players seem to be having a few more efforts from outside the box. I know some fans were a little critical last year that as well as we pass the ball around, we tended to get to the edge of the area and stop and not actually take the shot on, almost try to pass the ball into net. But I think tonight we've seen already there's been a few shots from outside the area.
Hart's ball in towards the near post. It's flicked on by a Bournemouth player. It's Brett Pittman who's got it, but the offside flag has gone up over on that far side, and it won't count.
Taken the Bournemouth fans a little while to realise, but the linesman definitely has raised his flag for offside there.